Simply put, I'm going to explain how to get rich. Number 1, if you don't have money and you don't have a job, you need a job to make some money. And if you happen to get an inheritance or you happen to win the lottery, well then, you, and click out of this video. Number 2, do whatever you can to keep getting a better job. Don't be afraid to ask your boss a question like, hey boss, what could I do better to be eligible for a promotion? Or what could I do better to make sure that when I get a raise, I get more of a raise? I'm trying to hit a certain target. I'll tell you, there's no boss that when an employee asks, hey, what can I do better for you, boss, is going to get mad at you for asking. So ask, hey, what can I do better to make more money? And don't be that person that's afraid to ask what you can do better, because guess what? A, your boss wants you to do better, and B, everybody knows the only reason you're at that job is to make money. So it's not a secret, so you may as well be upfront about it and ask, what can you do better to make more money for yourself? For example, let's say you're getting paid $10 an hour to help out a real estate agent sell houses. Well, maybe if you asked that real estate agent, hey, what could I do better? And that agent said, well, if you learned about investing in real estate, I'd pay you $15 an hour instead of $10 an hour. Maybe then you could conveniently click on the link below in the description and learn all about real estate investing via the real estate investing course that I happen to have. Simply put, press the link in the description below to check out that course. 3, when you realize you're sick and tired of working for a boss and you want to join the rat race that I joined of being an entrepreneur, well, you can do that. But just make sure you do this. When you say, when I'm my own boss, I'll be able to make my own schedule, make sure you actually say, when I'm my own boss, I'll be able to make my own schedule and I'll always be working. Because bottom line, when you're an entrepreneur, you'll never be off work again. 4, once you start making money, make sure you do whatever you can to stay off Amazon.com and don't go to the mall for fun. It's no surprise, you'll be spending a whole lot less money. Now, if you're going to the mall for fun to meet girls, let's be real, you'll probably just end up looking at the pretty girls and you probably won't end up asking the girls anything anyway, and you'll just end up in Oakley trying to buy some new shades to hopefully get the girls to be interested in talking to you, but they probably never will. So basically, stay out of the mall. Number 5, make a budget. Budget your housing, your food, and your expenses. And try to have a cheaper car than you really need, because bottom line, the car gets you from point A to point B. And if you need a roommate, consider getting a roommate. Number 6, put your income on a piece of paper, then subtract your budget. Then you're going to have a leftover set of money. With that leftover set of money, ask yourself, what would you be comfortable disappearing from that leftover set of money every single week without you having to even worry about it? Take that number to the next step. Step 7, set up an auto transfer of that money every single week. And don't tell yourself that you'll do it all in one lump sum, because you never will. Here's an example. Let's say you say, I'll set aside $100 every single week. That's $5,200 per year. Have that money automatically transfer out of your checking account and into some kind of other account where you won't be tempted to look at it every single day, and keep it there until you get to step 8. This way, you're pretty much forced to do step 8 and invest your money to get rich. And it becomes a little bit more complicated to spend that money on Oakley shades. Number 8, pick something to invest in. That might be stocks, bonds, gold, Bitcoin, or real estate, or whatever the heck you really want to invest in. If you want something that's typically low risk, maybe you might even consider something like a total stock market index fund, where you kind of just watch your money go up and down with the stock market. Simply put, since you've been moving money every single week, at the end of 6 months, you should have some money that you're able to invest in something. And usually if you're investing for the long run, it's a good idea to start placing those bets at least every 6 months. And then you could sort of think about your decision over the next 6 months and maybe learn better options for how to invest that money. But now you're actually doing it, which will motivate you to keep learning about it. Oh, and I am personally not a big fan of investing in things like gold, because you can't really do anything with gold. Although a lot of people like gold, so I won't slam gold. I just personally like investing in things that make money, like businesses or real estate. Number 9, repeat this every single year. That is, have money leave your account to invest every single week or 52 times per year, and make an investment decision at least twice per year. Ask yourself, how many investment decisions have you made in the last year? Then remember not to panic sell, because the stock market is kind of like a graph of human emotion. And just because your stock got rejected, kind of like I got rejected in high school every time I asked a girl for her number, doesn't mean you need to sell out and quit high school or sell out of your stock. It might just mean you need to hang in there for a little while longer, and things might work out for you, unless you're investing in something like BitConnect.
No. That's That's a scam!
Number 10, thanks to the power of compound interest and your ability to set up autopay and listen to a probably 4-minute long video on YouTube, you're now rich. Congratulations. Now, it's probably going to be really easy to get a date.